So hello everyone and welcome back to some Morrowind after some time since I played it last. And how surprising, no one, not anyone who watches me or me, myself, remember where exactly or what I would need to do in this island. So I guess we need to check that. I do recall though that I did indeed save this girl and brought her to this guy. So that's something we did. Yes, is overjoyed of the rescue. I have escorted. And there was one person that I killed, Eric the Unworthy, to actually get Mirisa rescued. Yes, all about Mirisa really, I think. And he is deeply troubled, yes. And then I could be going to Carnius Macus and take some quest from him, but I wasn't that interested in it, so I don't know if I should go to Carnius Macus and take that quest. But the thing is, it doesn't really feel like something that my character would be interested in anyway, so should I really do it if I don't think it's a thing that I should do? A nice siren work from Sare in not Morrowind though, but Borderlands. Says Jim. Let's see. I do really look forward to the day that we for sure can say that we have completed this damn game. Well, to be honest, I will never complete this game. Depends what completion means in a sense, because I think if I especially just go through the DLCs, that will be completion enough for me because of various reasons. There does seem to be more in that side as well as the island goes. Well, maybe I should be going and exploring there. And I don't really feel that I, for example, need to go and do more of the mage quest either. I got Delvani done, so I'm pretty satisfied with all of that, to be honest. I guess I just go and explore? I don't recall that I would need to do something more special. Is that some sort of a shrine there? Maybe. I guess I could go and check that. Should I do some siren work for you in Morrowind? I would like that, to be honest. Do come and do some siren work for me in Morrowind. That probably would speed up things quite a bit, so I would appreciate it. It would be very appreciable. Maybe we could actually finish this game a little bit quicker, having you here. A rat. My opponent is a rat, of course. Another rat. Of course. What other opponents could someone who's late in some way or another Dakodur have than rats? Those are very fitting opponents for me. The most fitting opponents that a person could hope for. Why is there an abandoned camp here with rats? And lots of Quoma eggs. Well, I guess I'll take that. Can't even see what bottles those are, so then I won't take them. Lock. I really don't see the text about this at the moment for some reason or another. Why not? Hey, that's nice. I'll take that one. Fine. I guess I might as well use my spell here to at least open this one. Open anything. Unlocked. And then I guess I would need to just lockpick this other one, possibly. What setting have I changed? Well, I can see them now, so that's strange just. Well, maybe I'll succeed. But yes, that hammer is very beautiful. I like my hammer quite a bit. It's a very pretty hammer. Very, very pretty. Also at the moment very necessary for me to use in every sense, but that's actually medium armor, but it's only 41. And this is like 100, so that's not very good. But yes, this is a very, very lovely looking hammer. Very, very lovely looking. Okay, so God damn it, I should just lockpick this damn thing too at the same time. Why didn't I do it? And the only other thing that I really want to do in this game, to be honest, is read books. Read books and, god damn it, still too complex. And decorate my apartment. Which is like such a silly thing of me wanting to just decorate my apartment, especially if I'm not gonna be playing a lot longer. Then I'm just like, I want to decorate my apartment to be really pretty. That's the most important thing. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. You noticed that I like to play older games. Yeah, I played quite a bit of older games. Why wouldn't I? And to be honest, I would say that, it's not like I don't play any new games, but I do like to play old games, yes, because, well, after all, I think that they're still good games. Sometimes better than the new ones, for sure, so why wouldn't I? But I have played new games too. It's not like I've played no new games. Like Frostpunk, for example, I played pretty much immediately when it came out, but that's more of a strategy game after all. But yeah, it depends. It depends quite a bit. Freaking chest that has nothing in it. Well, let's sleep here. She just likes to wait for a good price, like €2 or less. Well, it's not like I just wait for that sort of a price, but it depends. It depends. I did buy the Cthulhu, the new Cthulhu game, for example, and I will probably make a let's play of it pretty much ASAP, because I thought that it would be okay enough to buy for that price, especially when Steam at least gave the €5 discount for the fact of buying something of over €30, so I thought that fine, I'll go and get it. God damn it, all of these chests that are 50 to lockpick. I don't want to be lockpicking all the time. I'm almost just thinking that I should not come here and open any chests, because they probably will have nothing in them anyways. But you have to loot in a game like this. Goddamn chests. If I ever really consider streaming, I would stream decorating my house in Elder Scrolls Online. I can believe that, to be honest, Sare, but still, I'm just stating that it seems a very silly thing to be the important thing, to be honest. So, fashion endgame, yes, read books. But yeah, to be honest, I do have a long list of games that I wanna play, so... yes, I knew it would be empty. But after all, like, I always have liked the old games, so... quite a bit. World of Tanks was a little bit of a different situation after all. But, and as said, it's not like I don't play any new games, it's just that a lot of them are old games. For example, Wizardry 8 is the first thing that, or one of the first Let's Plays that I really wanted to make, because I think Wizardry 8 is a pretty unappreciated old CRPG game that I wanted to do a Let's Play of because of that reason. So, I did it, even if it took me a really long time, but still. Sure to do that, Jim, though I really doubt that will happen. Yeah, I would doubt that too, but anyhow. They just don't make games like Morrowind anymore, that too as well. It's not like I care about Skyrim. I'd rather play Morrowind and levitate there than play something like Skyrim, for sure. Feature number 1 in streams now. The mute feature. Mostly mute. You still need to defend yourself when Kide criticizes your driving. If you ever really enjoy streaming, sure, yes. But yeah, of course, Sarah can start streaming if she wishes, obviously enough. Gold, gold. Too much of a lock again. Open sesame. Ooh. Gold. Fine, I guess I'll take that gold. So, what are your some favorite games from the old games, or do you rather like the new games more? But for me, example, the graphics really are not that big of an issue, anyways. They're nice in certain stuff for sure, and it's nice to look in pretty graphics. But overall, graphics really aren't the biggest importance in any way, for me at the very least. So I think I did go through almost all of this now then. Almost at least. Can climb back up here. That's the place that I was in. I'm not sure, but there might be something more to the left there, I think. A little bit back. No, I think that was all. Alrighty, I did go through all of this. No, this was the thing, that there was this little hallway here, and that looks interesting as such. Or if you should be naming one as your favorite game, what would it be? From overall, like, from old to new. And good thing that you got some tea for yourself, Tajunta. I hope you enjoy. Wow, Kide even allows it. Yes, I'm gonna be keeping or holding Sara back if she actually wants to do it. You really thought of that of me, Viseneko? Seriously? How could you? And yes, Chim Chim working hard. Don't let it cross your brain. Talking and considering feelings. That it does sound like a pain, though. And you will adapt, yes. And Jacket Alliance 2 is a very, very good game, I do have to say so. Like, if you think about strategic games, it's definitely up there. Definitely. Sure, I can have hope for future games, rather not really for the triple AA games. I don't really have hope for those games, really, considering everything. Mass Effect Andromeda and everyone having to do open worlds, everyone freaking doing the same thing. Now that the Battle Royale is such a popular thing, everyone has to be doing that and so on and forth. Indie games or not to triple AA games, sure. But triple AA games, not really. And yes, I know it's a really hard question. I wouldn't know that I would be able to answer that question, though, Tony, either. But hey, I'm asking it from you guys, so it's fine. You guys can answer the hard questions. Only game to track me back in every time over the past 20 years or so. I'm sure you'd let Sare steam if she asked nicely, you know? Sure, Viseneko. Yes, I'm sure I'm your mom, Sare. Never do anything without her permission. Yes, you're the older one here. Half a year older, by the way. And yes, well, I haven't actually played the new XCOM, so... But I assume it's a decent repute at least, or a repute. I'm like trying to think, how did I need to say that word? And I'm sure that I said it all the time, like, completely incorrectly. I'm so bored of opening these chests, though. Why all of these chests? Stalrim. You don't have the tools to do anything with this. What is this? Someone is buried here like this? Would the merchant dude have given me something to do with this? By the way, someone should tell me if I should go and accept the quest from that guy anyways. Or is it non-important? Is it something that I really should go and accept the quest from Carnius Macchius so that I could actually do these things or not? No idea. Well. Grim Fandango was really good. I would still need to play that too. See, I have so many games from old times that I would need to play that would be blind, so that's also one that I know that is definitely high on my list from that type of games to play, the Grim Fandango. So, older by 2 minutes or so, right? No. Well, 4 months if we actually want to exact. Well, it's almost half a year. It's closer to half a year than not. Achieve all quest. No, but I just... Well, if I would achieve all quests in this game, seriously, we would never be through this game. And I want to actually be through this game someday. So, you know, no way will I achieve everything. I'm just asking more, is this DLC quest something that I should achieve so that it would actually be important into understanding this DLC or something? Sure, Tales of the Borderlands was quite good too, for sure. And by the way, if you, and indeed you are new to Morrowind streams, I usually just talk about everything else in Morrowind streams anyways. It's not like we even most of the time talk about Morrowind, because it just... Morrowind just is endless, it just never ends. So, I happily talk about all sort of other stuff in the meantime. And then I accidentally try to press the M button to actually open the map when I haven't played this for a while. That's not how it works in Morrowind at all. That does not bring up the map. Witcher, as we just said. A lot of good games. Modern games just have different focuses. So we should have a quest from the guy from Outrune, if you didn't see my earlier comment. Ah, okay. Who is that guy though? I definitely don't have a quest from some guy from Outrune. Morrowind is an endless beat. Star Control 2 is of course close to my love, yes, and even Fallout 3 with the history I have with it. Well, Fallout 3 wouldn't be for me just for the fact that Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 are the real Fallouts. And Fallout 3, just the fact that companions are useless or simply immortal in that are just... It just takes a big part of what is important in Fallout, in my opinion, away. So, it's quite unfortunate, but true. You need to die. Thanks. That is very strange though, how they can do that, but as such it's not like it's that big of a deal. Guess he can survive like 3 times like that or something. No idea. Did you finally die, Spriggan? I got your heart food. Sure. No idea what I should do with your heart food, but I got it now, so thanks. Okay, good night and sweet dreams to you, Jim. I hope you have a great weekend. Alrighty. Indeed. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed. And yes, Star Control 2 is of course good too, even if I haven't completed it. It's still good. It's still good. There's too many games. The guy who stands in front of the Mages Guild, that's the one who tells us about this place and gives us a quest. It's so long ago that I don't even remember did we take it. No, I did never take that, because I'm pretty sure I didn't talk to a random guy in front of the Mages Guild in Outrune. Because I didn't even like to spend that much time in Outrune. Didn't you remember? It was the bad place. The place where everyone just mocked me too and everything, or didn't like me, even though they gave me a quest to go and get items. Then immediately when I got the item back, they were like, no, you shouldn't have actually gotten it like this, because you actually killed the person. So stupid. Why aren't they happy that they got the item back? So I guess I should indeed just go back and... I don't know, maybe I'll just read and hang out in my home then, and come back here after we have actually gone and gone all the way to Outrune and gotten the quest actually. I guess I should do that then. Oh, you were there. Well, snow bear. Belts. Sure. As such, at least I have a full inventory anyway, so... There's that good side about going and actually going back home. But I guess I'll do that then. I definitely didn't talk to that guy. Well, you could have talked to him before we got mocked. Well, yes, but I don't know who I need to talk. So, you know, it's not like I can just predict, well, yes, this guy is definitely the guy that I need to talk about, something like that. And I don't have any knowledge about that guy haven't been important, so how would I even remotely remember such a thing? I don't think that he in any way made me pay any sort of attention to that guy, that fellow. So sure, let's go back home to my tree house. Where would be a thing to do that? Recall, yes. But Tony didn't think give any sort of answer yet into the idea what would be your favorite game. But yeah, I probably would have to categorize it a little bit, like Wizardry 8 in those type of RPGs and then so on and forth, because it is still one of the very important games to me. Morrowind definitely is. It's something that I did love to play back then, but definitely wouldn't be my favorite game, because, well, it just isn't. And then a lot of the isometric RPGs were a lot like my favorites, and there's a lot of strategy game. Jagged Alliance 2 is really good, obviously enough. Even though I didn't play it when I was younger. Then there is, what else? His quest might be the main quest for here, but I have played this DLC so little that I have a high chance of being wrong. I have no idea. I wouldn't want to be going and taking that quest just because, well, he isn't really, that quest doesn't in any way sound interesting to me. Oh well, I guess we leave our exploration with Shoal's time for now and return here a little bit later, enjoy my home for a bit. I can indulge in my decorations and everything to your disappointment, if I wish. Let's see, what does this belt look like even? It's just a belt. Yeah. I guess I can put it into here or something. It doesn't look like a belt if you look from here. That doesn't look like a belt. It looks like a freaking skull. It very much looks just like a skull. No, I want it from this angle. Sure. I guess I'll leave it there. Guess I can put another belt into here. Like that. From the other angle though. Sure, I have two belts. Maybe return to Castle Wolfenstein. Okay, that one. I haven't played that even. I played Wolfenstein 3D back in the day, but after that I haven't played Wolfenstein games, so I should play some of the new ones too at some point. But obviously enough, shooters aren't generally my genre as much, so, well, to be honest, I guess it's understandable that I'm not that good in, or great in shooters when I don't play as many of them, but anyways. Every RPG I think of is just, it just isn't quite perfect enough yet, since most with good mechanics don't have the best writing, or those with good writing and mechanics are thematically just not for me, so I guess I'm still waiting for the RPG that is truly the one for me. I understand with Seneko. At least Planescape Torment has a great story, even if it wouldn't be best in combat-wise, and it's an old RPG, isometric RPG, but it definitely has a great story, I would say, definitely. At least this room has so many stuffs in piles. It looks so homey. You vote for more horror games. I should be doing them. As such, the Call of Cthulhu, at least the new one, even if it wouldn't be that big of a horror game, it's still horror-ish. I'm not sure how it would play, but, well, I at least can check it out now. At least I have this shell decorated pretty sweetly. And I have my skulls, my bottles. This is just the stuff that really just is on the way. And then all, of course, my books that are as they are. Ay, this is so much to do, so much to play, and of course my lovely plushie toy and everything. Why is that one book blue? I do not know. And stuff. Just so much stuff. Let's just, by the way, leave one of our Norn. mugs into here if I just remember where they are. North meat, yes. There. Now I have a little bit of North meat from Solstheim all the way in here. Okay, let's read a book. Just the only question, what book? There's too many Poison songs that I don't have yet. Spawn of Ash, maybe I should read that one then. The Lunar Lorcan, I kind of think that we actually read that even before. What did I have in my inventory? Sure, I had new books in my inventory. Pretty sure about that. The Posting of the Hunt. Maybe. Sure. It's not that long of a book, so a little bit story time for you guys. The writing in the book appears to be a hasty transcription, perhaps from a dictation or copied from a longer work. I wonder if I read this before. The posting of the hunt. Let no man say before a witness that the hunt has not been called, nor the rites declared, or the ancient offices observed. The ritual of the innocent quarry, also called the wild hunt, is an ancient rite drawing magical energy from the powerful magical stream that engulfs this realm. The creators and times of the rituals are long forgotten, but followed properly, the rite brings great power and prestige to the huntsman. The ritual pits the all-powerful huntsman and their creator and lesser dogs against the pitiful and doomed innocent quarry called by tradition the hare, after the mortal creature of human hunts. I almost am tempted to go and read the Lusty Arconian Maid again at some point, to be honest. So, because it's been a while since we read that book. At once, the huntsman is transported by the exquisite thrill and glory of his might and domination over his helpless prey, and at the same time touched by the tragic, noble, and ultimately futile plight of the innocent quarry. In the highest aesthetic realization of the ritual, the aesthetic rapture of the kill is balanced by the huntsman's identification with the sadness and despair of the innocent quarry. As in pieces the body of the innocent hare is torn, the huntsman reflects on the tragic imbalances of power and the cruel injustices of the world. As the hunt begins, the lesser dogs assemble before the green crystal reflections of the chapel of the innocent quarry. Inside the chapel, the huntsman, the greater dogs, and the master of the hunt perform the rites that initiate and sanctify the huntsman, the hunt, and the innocent quarry. Then the huntsman emerges from the chapel, displays the spear of bitter mercy, and recites the offices of the hunt. The offices explains the laws and conditions of the 4 stages of the hunt: the drag, the chase, the call, and a few to the kill. Stage 1. The drag, in which the lesser dogs drag the ground to flush out the hare. Stage 2. The chase, in which the greater hounds drive the hare before them. Stage 3. The call, in which the greater hounds trap the hare and summon the huntsman for the kill. Stage 4. The view, in which the huntsman makes the kill with the ritual spear of the bitter of mercy, and calls upon the master of the hunt to view the kill by the ringing of the town bell. The master of the hunt then bestows the bounty upon the huntsman's bold who has wielded the spear of bitter mercy in the kill. The master of the hunt also calls upon the huntsman's bolt to name the next hare for the next hunt, though the huntsman's bolt himself may not participate in the next hunt. The offices of the hunt, which the huntsman, master, and hounds are solemnly sworn to honor, detail the practices and conditions of the hunt. These practices and conditions, also known as the law, strictly define all details of the hunt, such as how many hounds of each sort may participate, how the spear of bitter mercy may be wielded, and so forth. In addition, the law states that the hare must have a genuine chance to escape the hunt, no matter how slim. In practice, this condition has been defined as the availability of 6 keys, which, if gathered together in the Temple of the Theatric Rites, permit the hare to teleport away from the hunt, and so elude the huntsman and his spear. It is inconceivable, of course, that the hare might actually discover the keys and escape, but the forms must be observed, and tampering with the keys or sheathing the hair of a genuine chance of finding or using the keys is a shameful and unforgivable betrayal of the law of the hunt. The ritual of the hunt grants the huntsman protection from all forms of attack, including mortal and immortal weapons, and sorcerers of all schools. Huntsmen are cautioned, however, that the ritual does not protect the huntsman from the potent energies of his own spear, and cautions against reckless wielding of the spear in close melee, darkness, or other dangerous circumstances, for a single touch of a spear of bitter mercy means instant and certain death for innocent hare or fellow huntsmen alike. The right to name a wild hunt is a grand and grave right indeed, as all but high Deathra lords are vulnerable to the potent sorceries of the spear of bitter mercy. The spear itself is therefore a terrible weapon, and it is forbidden to remove it from the grounds of the ritual hunt. I wonder if we go and visit in the grounds of the ritual hunt someday. I'll just get that there. We might have read that before, but oh well. A fine book, that is. I don't think I've ever actually read that. The last the Argonian Maid, yes. The best book of Tamriel, for sure. The very best. There could never be a better book. There's all my Full Queen books, of course. Of course, even. Then I had just all my tumor stuff here, pretty much. Yep, pretty much. Guess I don't need to add anything else into here. It's pretty good as it is. The Black Arrow Volume 2. I wonder, did I have any more of those Black Arrow books? I had read one Black Arrow book before I thought about actually trying to do it logically and gather the books first and then see about reading one of those. But not sure. Unless I can leave it here now. As long as I can get into a position where I can actually try to place it somewhere around here. So there it is. I assume I didn't read that one. I hope. Tursk History I did read. That I remember, that I specifically said that as we are visiting Tursk, let's read it. So that's something we have read. This annoying book. Morningstar and Meteor. I don't think I read either one of those. At least. I'll just leave them here. Morningstar, then into here. Is there anything else? Chronicles of Snuleft, I have definitely read those, so I guess I could leave it here. Why not? I guess that's okay. Pretty sure the rest of the stuff I can sell, what I have in the book format. Is there any weapons that I want to be leaving behind? I guess I could be leaving the bear helmet somewhere here as a decoration. Just because, well, it's a bear helmet. That doesn't look good. That won't work. Maybe the here. That definitely does not work. No. That looks very bad. My machines are making noise. Can't I place this anywhere nicely? I wonder... Could I somehow manage to place it so that it would cover a skull? It's almost so close, but not well enough. I wonder if I can move the skull so that it would be inside this damn thing. Sort of. And also sort of not, unfortunately. I don't know. Does that look... How bad does that look? Oh well. Maybe it will work well enough. How does this dagger look? Can't really see when it seems like that. It's nothing special, I should sell it. Those are my own weapons. I should leave some amulet into here, I think. Why not, really? Heart Fire and Heart Heal. Those are pretty good amulets, to be honest. Let's leave at least this one here, I think. A little bit more into here, though. Just to try to leave something from my inventory, which is already way too full about everything. I still have bear belts here, too. I guess I would need to try to go and sell them. Or something. Why do I have too much stuff? Let's see a golden saint here. Sure, I'll just put it there for now. I don't know where to put it, all of these freaking things. That had the dugout Danis. I guess I could try to put one more into here if I find something good. Dugout Nilor, sure. Okay, there doesn't seem to be covered too badly by that red fire salts, so that's better. After all, those do fake too as well, bear. So, let's just try to leave a few more of these two into here. Sure, they can be there just so that I can pick them up if I actually have a need for them. You think it looks fine enough, that's something for sure. Guess it's okay, unless it's the best way I can try to be thinking of putting that somewhere in here, so... My skull collection looks a little bit different, but alrighty. I guess I should be then trying to get out of here if my machine would not be on the way, that is. Fine, I'll go sleep then, when you have to be on the way. Machine. My bed. 6 AM, so I just want to be resting like a couple of hours, and maybe he has moved. He has moved, which is good. Don't you dare try to get ahead of me and try to block my way again. Thank you very much. Okay, so then I'm going to go to Satrit Mora, get to the Mages Guild, get teleported to the correct place, and yeah. That's gonna be all good. Then we can try to get the quest of some kind or another, and I don't know what else, but something. We'll see how much I'll do today in Morrowind. At least just getting some sort of a quest for Solstheim will be nice, because I even did already that quest, so it seems a little bit silly not just to wander around it without having any idea what to do exactly, or not having any sort of a quest. Just jumping around. Jumping, happily jumping forever and ever. Let's just have the water walking ready. Just killing some wild animals on the way. Let me just do a quick save, so we do not at least lose any of this process, as small as it may be on the way. At least this main island I have explored still pretty well in general, even if I haven't managed to talk to everyone. Oh my god, not the animals. Well, I'm not a vegan, so I apologize. How's FGBN, however I should be saying your name, but anyways, I apologize. But especially these animals will have no mercy from me ever, because they just... Hey, goodness oh me, they're just horrible. They just race you, and they don't even race you because they just hang and wait for you to just do something, like a mistake of some sort, and then they try to just come and attack you. Joke. Yeah, I gotcha. But just to make sure. Chompity chomp. Okay. You were on the way. Kill the dragon bird. Yes, that definitely did deserve to be killed. To be honest, those things, cliff racers, even if I do call them more like cliffhangers to be honest, because I think it's an accurate name, pretty accurate name in general for them. Because they often just hang without even attacking. They just hang and levitate above you and just like threaten to attack but don't even attack. If they would actually race to you and attack you, but they don't nearly that often even do it. I jump too much. But sometimes it's quicker when I jump to travel, so I do it anyways. And hey, it trains my acrobatic skills, so you know. Okay, let's just do a save. We got into here, then just do the mage guild, then we're all good. Get over here, past all of these guards, go to the Imperial Shrine, and from the Imperial Shrine then to the staircase, and from the staircase then to the Mages Guild, and at least I remember the route now. I played this long enough. Definitely remember some of these routes. Like in CS 1.6. Yes, this is 2002, wow, almost as old as me. Only almost though. But yeah, this is an old game. I was, well, I'm definitely older than you are after all, so how did I just manage to go and walk past the Mages Guild? Was it Fulfrain Hall? Was it the one before? Here it is. So, I was a teenager when I was playing this, approximately, back in the day. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, well, a little bit older even than a teenager. Well, teenager still, I'd say. Oh yeah, you had the escort mission that I haven't wanted to do because no to escort missions. No to escort missions, thank you very much. Ah, okay, so it's not quite as old, nonetheless, as you. You are 93, so you are 8 years younger than I am. Because I am born in year 85. Of course, it depends a little bit like I'm trying to think, at what point of the year, considering I'm very late in 85, but still. Oh yeah, I didn't need to come into here. I needed to go and talk to the guy outside of this place. And you are 84, so 1 year older than I am. 1 year difference. Sir, are you the person I need to talk to? Louise Beauchamp? Aw, man. Oh, hello, hi, it's nice to meet you, Felin Saretti. For a second, I thought you were the courier with the message that is, with the word of my airship. Wait, is that it? Up there? In the sky there? Oh no, it's just a cliff racer. Oh, yes, what about your airship? I built an airship, you see? Quite beautiful craft, if I may be so bold. Some scavenged rumor equipped parts. I have few, you know, long-lasting levitation spells. Very clever, a capital idea, I know. Even hired a gang of, well, a crew, I guess you'd call them. They were to fly far, to the north, away from all this dust to Solstheim. I paid them rather well. They were to locate Rotmund's barrow and find a certain item. What sort of item should be in Rotmund's barrow, eh? Rotmund's barrow is a grave, well, crypt. It is said to lie, that is, the barrow is at the eye of the wolf. There's a formation, you see, rock, ice, that sort of thing, shaped like a wolf. The wolf that killed Rotmund. He's said to be entombed at the wolf's eye. It's only visible from the sky or, well, an airship. That's why I built it. Built the airship, hired the crew. They find the barrow and recover the amulet. Then they bring it to me. Perfect plan, I thought. Yes, didn't quite work out, eh? Louis Buchamp. What sort of amulet are you talking about? The way to recover, that is, bring me a special amulet. According to stories, legends and such, Rotmund was quite the well, he had plenty of lady friends. He was ugly. Too ugly as a troll. Ugly as a troll. But he had a magic trinket. He wore it. The amulet of infectious charm, it was called. Uh-huh. You want to be very charming everyone too, eh? Question mark? By all records, he was buried with it. That's why I built the airship. Hired the crew. I must have the amulet, Felinzaretti. But there's been no word. I fear the crew has failed me. Maybe they have failed you. Did they fly off course? Or maybe they found the amulet and just flew away. To meet foemen. No fair maiden could resist the man with the amulet of the infectious charm. Yes, well, that's what I was thinking, that's kind of what you've been after, eh? An airship, no less. Say, Felinzaretti, I don't suppose you're, well, for hire. I would pay you greatly to find my airship. I'd need proof of what happened to it, of course. Evidence, as it were, just to be sure. And of course to bring me the amulet. I need that amulet. Oh, do you now? Do you? Sure. You have a deal, Louis. I'll head to Scholstein. I'll bring back some evidence and show what happened to your airship and recover the amulet of the infectious charm. I'm sure some people would be willing to kill for it. Some item like that. Oh, well, that's fine. I understand. Wait, Felinzaretti, did you just say you'd help me? Why, that's splendid. I mean, wonderful. As I said, the airship is, headed north to Solstheim. The amulet of the infectious charm is, well, it's supposed to be at, that is, in Rotmund's barrow, at the eye of the beast. The wolf, I mean. But you must say the fool's name to enter. Say, Onjake. Answer wrong, and the barrow will be sealed. Forever. Alright? Onjake. Okay. Steel kit cheese, yes. 85 indeed. Kinda. Depends. Yeah, it's more than. Hast du schon mal deine Hausfrage gemacht? See, Roy knows the name. Apparently so. That was on the first nouns we learned. Okay. I have no idea what you said though. I dismissed German language in school, so it's ironic, okay. I asked if you already done your homework. Gemacht. I didn't even try. I'm done with school. Alrighty. Well, one can always go back to school as sus if one wants, but it's not like it's necessary. But hey, we're gonna go and get the Charming Amulet apparently. That's going to be our quest, but yeah, I guess I should have talked to this guy, but it's not like you can... Besides, he just said, do you want something? I don't really want something from you. It's not like you can know who you should be talking to actually get a quest. Which is kind of logical, of course, but in this case, kind of just a shame then. Should I travel some other way into there, actually? To be honest, I think going to Knisis would be the quickest, so Mage's Guild doesn't help me in that regard, for sure. Done with school, but you'll never be done with learning. That is true enough. I like to learn all sort of things. Take me into Knisis. Yes, yes, I'm the Neravarian, so what? Yes, he is very missable. Yes, very much so, seems to be. Glad that you were able to tell me about him, because otherwise I definitely would have had no idea. Okay, so that away. Not that away. That away. It's just like, which way was it? I guess I could equip my boots of speed for a moment just so that we can quicker get into the location, even if they do make my world darker. But hey, speed over vision, right? How do I make these things all the way into here? It's just a tappa 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 tappa, like steps. I have enough light to see something, which is the important factor nonetheless. That's wrong direction. It's that away. I knew that side would hurt at least a little bit. How could it not? But oh well. No pain, no gain. I dropped all the way down. That's no good. I wanted to be high up there. That's no good at all. I guess I should do a levitation spell then. So we could actually get up there. So I don't need to be going all the way around. Okay, here is cool. The cool city. Even though I don't think it's that cool, but I guess it's cool enough. That's true 100%. She's near the dumber with the missing pants. Yes, I was. And yes, well, I don't know how to call it. Just like all the time, just that's happening when you especially have these boots on. Just like, how would you describe that sound when it's just like that stepping sound all the time? I don't know. How would I need to describe it? Especially in English, I have no idea. That's closely at least how I would say it in Finnish. But then I'm like trying to think, how should I actually consider or describe that in English? And I have no idea. Who was it that I needed to talk to? I don't think it was you. So, who was it that was willing to take me there? This doesn't look familiar quite. Was it? I guess it's more there. Is there another region of the cool city that I just absolutely missed? But there's two parts, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused with this place. Of course, I guess I could just run there, but that doesn't seem logical. There's two ships. Huh. Now I'm getting confused. What was the right place? Just like that. Yes. Indeed. Well, I guess I'll just do the water walking then and have a look about what I'm missing. At least my alteration skill increased. I don't see the sheep for some reason or another. I guess I can just do this boots of speed and just do water walking until I get there. I guess that can work. Where's my boots of speed? There they are. And just be ready to do more of this if need be. Doesn't sound the same when you're walking on water though. Sounds different. I have so many things going on with me. Like if you look into the skills here, so many things. Blind, with the blind and speed and everything. Nope. Doesn't sound the same, no. With jumps it's just splash, splash, splash. I wonder if you can do it like this, but I assume you should be able to, even if it seems a little bit silly thing to do, but I guess you should be able to. We're almost there. Almost there. Then we are back to where I was before. Let's just make sure my water walking will stay up. And good. Are you interested in playing any other games apart of this in-stream schedule? Of course, especially because it's not like this game will last forever. And besides, I kind of already want to be getting rid of Morrowind. I've played Morrowind for so freaking long time, but better finish it before going and changing into the other game, to be honest. Besides, it's still nice to be able to go this game through. It's just that, well, I've played this so freaking long. So freaking long. So I kind of would be very happy to go and change into another game. Where's the person who is wanting to fight me? Oh, there you are. Gladly, I was able to deal with you quickly enough. I guess I can take that. Goodness, here we are. It will last forever without enough mods. With enough mods it would last forever. Yes, well that's why I'm not planning to explore all of this freaking area, to be honest, because this is just way too much exploration to do in this new modded in area. I'll do at least this DLC and then I'll check the other DLC, I guess, but I think otherwise I'm pretty done with these areas. Well, okay, what games are you interested in? Well, I can be interested in almost anything, from old to new, almost at least. Do a suggestions. I'll say what I'll think about the game. So, pretty much it. I don't have anything special. I do play some shooters. I'm not that good in shooters, but I play them. I play point and click type of games. May not be good with all of them, also obviously enough, but I play them. And then RPGs and strategy games are generally more my type, though from the strategy games I generally am not as much into RTS as in real-time strategy games, although I can play some of them too, but they are not as fun to me as turn-based strategy games of different types. So really almost anything goes. Well, I guess the simulation games or something like flight sims or something like that aren't as much of my genre, and I think they might take too much of a time to go and get into something like that. Even though I have wondered how it would be to play Elite Dangerous, but I don't think that it would be a logical choice for me. But yeah, otherwise it's very open what I would play. Very, very open. I have no idea. So, there's plenty of options. As said, turn-based strategy and the overall RPG games are my genre the most, but there's plenty of other options and choices. Let me just take a screenshot here in Soul's time. God damn. Yes, well, there is all sort of things. All sort of things that one could play. I was thinking those mods were too much for you when you were starting. Yeah, I do agree with that, Sarasas. You can't take too long break or you will never get back to this. I know, Sare. I know. I should be finishing this up. But it's not like I ever said that I will explore all of this. But there were some interesting areas which I'm still happy to have seen. It's just that it would be too much to actually go through that area completely for sure. Star Wars The Old Republic. No, that is also on the list for sure. Star Wars The Old Republic as something that I should be going and playing. And I'm not sure if it would be better for streaming or if it would be better for Let's Play, but I might be okay playing the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games on the stream. The only Star Wars game was that I had played was one of the flying games, one of the old flying games. What was its name? I just can't recall the name right now. But that's the only Star Wars game that I have played thus far, and I know that I've heard a lot of good stuff about Star Wars Old Republic games, so they're definitely on the list, so. But okay, and good night and sweet dreams to you, Tony Rocky, Horror, BG, so. And yeah, Rogue Squadron, there you go, Sarah, thank you for saying the name. But yeah, have fun, or well, good night and sweet dreams to you, Tony. You've installed it, but can't get myself to play it. They say it's more of an RPG than an MMO. I would assume so. And yeah, Rogue Squadron was the name. Yes. Sorry, it definitely is the name. I'm just waiting here so long that it's becoming night again. Oh well, I should explore and try to see if I can locate this airship grass or something of a like. Or maybe find some other quest. Who knows what I might discover at some point, at least. At least I'm already back at Solstheim, so. Well, you were just standing there, so I kind of feel bad about doing that. But on the other hand, if I had just moved alone, I'm pretty sure you would have attacked me full, so. I just haven't seen very friendly animals over here yet. Just saying. Most of them seem to be very much wanting to kill me, rather than being my friends or something. I would rather be friends with animals, but what can you do? And yeah, good night, good night. I thought that it would be Milan, Tony, but Troll Nick for Twitch, alrighty. But it's not like I can make such an assumption, you know. It would be an assumption to make that, yes, you are for sure Milan. Even though you mentioned also Kasna, but maybe you would have told to someone else from Kasna and they would have come to visit as well. I cannot know for sure. So, oh, you weren't dead yet. So, I don't want to make assumption, but okay, Milan. Good night, Milan. But, yeah. I do mean to play Star Wars The Old Republics at some point for sure. There's a naked woman and also one of these boars again. Why are wild boars so hostile? All of them. Oh, hello. So. Berserker. Well. Bye-bye, Berserker. There's another boar here. It's minding his own business, sort of, but on the other hand attacking me too. So I guess it's not much of a minding his own business. How about mobile games like LOL or Dota 2? I've never played Dota, as in Dota 2. So I doubt I would be getting into that. I have played League of Legends, but I'm unsure if I should be going back into it. I basically played it back in the day with my ex on the shared account, so I would have to start all over again with it. Some of my friends have wanted me to play Heroes of Storm on the other hand, but they're okay, but they are kind of games which are also played a lot and they generally take then a lot of time. I could play them, but I don't think I would be that great in them. I think it was in League of Legends. It was the woman with which started with the M letter that I played the most during the time that I played. There was also the one which started with the N. Was it Neela or something? One with the who were able to, was it change into an animal or something? But the other was, it wasn't Mortus. I'm like trying to think. Morgana. Was it Morgana? Maybe. Something like that. You play HOTS occasionally as in Hero of the Storm. Yes, Nidalee. And then indeed Morgana or something like that. Very close to Morgana. At least the... and Morgana, yes. So, Morgana was the person that I played the most. I got comfortable playing with her. So... I played with her the most back then. A long time ago though. It's been years since I played League of Legends, which have been years. But it was fun enough, yes. But then I have just gotten also into Guild Wars 2 so much that I don't want to be invested into a lot of different games that will take a lot of my time. And, well, of course, Guild Wars 2 would anyway still be my only really MMO game in that sense, considering those aren't really MMO games. But still... So I'm not sure if I should be getting into something like that. There definitely could be a lot of complaints that I'm playing poorly and everything, because I don't think I'm that great in those games, but anyways. The Old Republic, which is an MMO, and not Knights of the Old Republic, which I think you were thinking about. Yes, I'm not sure. You did miss SWTOR. Okay, the really not the online one. But it was a little bit confusing because you did mention that it wasn't that much of an MMO. So that's, I think, what is confusing about it. You are a strange creature, just waking up like how many times to be alive? Ripened belladonna berries. Sure, I guess I'll take them. That is then KOTOR or something else. Like, I'm also getting confused about this now. There's so many also like Star Wars games that I don't know as well. And to be honest, I'm not that involved with the Star Wars universe. Of course, the old Star Wars trilogy is a good one. And as long as I guess I don't mind the prequels, even if the Jar Jar Binks is a bit much, if I could say so. And I definitely didn't love them when I was younger, but I guess I don't mind them. Ooh. What sort of spells are you casting upon me? Stop it. Thanks. Stop it. I told you already to stop it. Just like I'm actually losing quite a lot of health in that process. There we go. We survived. That's important. Let's just find our heal skill a little bit and heal a little bit. So SWTOR is online, yeah, but I think we were talking about the same game. Okay. I have no idea, to be honest, anymore. Jar Jar is your favorite. You don't like Star Wars at all, 472. Like I said, I think it's... Like I said, it's not my favorite series by any way or description. And I don't think, and especially the new ones, I haven't watched at all because I just don't really care if I hear that someone is more almost like a Mary Sue character. So it's good if someone enjoys it, but I think I would kind of dislike it. And I don't like how Leia was able to survive from space, at least from what I saw of it. So I just have problems with those sort of things anyhow. So that's why I haven't been going and wanting to watch those. But yeah, because I think that the character should be a little bit more maybe relatable, considering the fact that, especially if we consider that someone is able to go and fix an aircraft that they haven't even been using, or is able to use force immediately and so on and forth. I have a little bit of a problem with that, but Or I don't think that's logical or good design. Also, that white trash can was alright. White trash can? Question mark, Tajunta. Knights of the Old Republic are definitely not online games, and I think Kide was thinking about them, but again, I could be wrong. I was thinking about the original Knights of the Old Republic first, for sure. But I'm not sure about SWTOR then, on the other hand. As said, those names are sometimes a little bit confusing because there's so many, especially if we think that that's also Old Republic name. I'm not sure if that would be worthy to play than the SWTOR itself. Maybe. I cannot really say. Would it be or would it not be? But especially for the League of Legends, I have sometimes considered that should I go and make an account there again. And if I did, and if I started to play it again, even if I would suck in it, I might stream some of it from time to time, but I don't think I would make a regular schedule for it, for sure. I don't think I want to be making a regular schedule for some, well, a game of that type that doesn't have a finite ending in any way. Like, even if I would do a schedule for something like a RimWorld, for example, at least then you may die or you can try to escape. But, yeah. Hey, I blocked something. That's a surprise. I never almost block anything. Oh, that's definitely something different for a change. I actually managed to block something. These guys really haven't been a big issue, at least thus far. For sure. Ah, yeah, RTT2 was the trash can. Sure, okay. But yes, I like RTT2, of course, myself. I know, I was just messing around. I just like try to think about the white trash can, and somehow I was in more Morrowind at that moment, so I wasn't sure anymore. So many of these guys here, apparently, and it's snowing. And of course, if you wish, you can also join the Discord. Anyways, you can make the suggestions there too and see what's going in there. Having that own area, of course, as in my own Discord channel, even if I don't use it always or something, but still, I haven't. There you go. Get one more of you guys down. But yeah, I'm not sure about the more online Star Wars game. I guess it wasn't bad either, but yeah, there's just so many games that I should be playing. Way too many games. Way too many games. In general, I haven't played a lot of MMOs though. Like Guild Wars 2 is the second one I have played after Lord of the Rings Online that I have stopped completely playing at this point. And otherwise I haven't, for example, played WoW ever, so that's definitely not in the list of games I would go and play. Well, I just thought you might like SWTOR. I probably might like it, but it's the problem with any of the MMO games, like I said, that now I've already invested so much in something like Guild Wars 2. I don't want to quit playing that one, so then I would have to find time also for another more or less MMO game. But sure, I'm sure that I could enjoy it. Even if I do gotta say that some of the MMO games are definitely, or online games like that, are more fun if you have a group to play with. So that definitely at least helps to get involved in that sort of a game. Slowly and surely killing everything. Anything else that has come into your mind thus far, other than those few questions? What do you usually speaking play the most? Then house. I'm not sure if I should say house GPN or is house enough? You tell me. Okay, where to go? I guess I could also try to levitate around the place and try to locate it, considering the eye was supposed to be only visible from top, but when I haven't even really looked through that much of this place, I think I'll just look through like this first. I think that will be just fine. Just jump around and explore the lands a little bit. They have reworked it drastically. It's possible to solo it. You also don't know quite a lot of games already. Okay, I think I got back into this village, but I doubt they know anything about some weird zeppelin that would have come about. I'm pretty sure I'm back to Tersk, or is this some other place? This is the Skull Village. This is actually Tersk, but the Skull Village itself. Interesting. I actually found Skull Village. Ah, recently playing Hitman. Hitman is also something that I've been meaning to start playing from the very start. You are not Skull. Speak with Trust and Heart Wang in the Great Hall if you have reason to be here. He is our leader and will deal with you. Fine. Fine then, where is the Great Hall? Don't press your luck, sure. I'll not press my luck too much. Hey, Cliff Racer trophy. I guess that's something. Though, to be honest, I've killed a lot of Cliff Racers, so I'm not sure if that's really an amazing trophy, but I guess it's something at least. Hello, Thorsten Hartfang. The Skull, which you know harm for now, but we do not know you, and we have no reason to want to know you. Leave here until you have a reason to be among us. But what reason do I have to find to be among you? Oh well, maybe I need to be turning into a werewolf. I don't remember if that was a thing in this game, but maybe it was. Anyways, it's a nice looking village you got, I guess. Even if you do not wish to talk with me or anything. So, fine, then I guess I'll leave you people alone as you wish. And yes, definitely, Sarah, I have been thinking of playing Hitman games in streaming for sure. It's a hanging trophy, well, it's definitely a cliffhanger, haha. But yeah, Hitman games might be good streaming games, yes. I think that Hitman games I definitely will stream. I have not planned to do Let's Plays of them, so definitely they would be the streaming games. At some point. There's so many games that I want to stream, at least at some point. Bayonetta is on the list. The Devil May Cry games, which aren't generally speaking that much my genre either after all. Otherwise I would have played them already probably before something. But they are on the list, and of course the Yakuza game is on the list, and how many games do I have on the list? Like a freaking endless amount of games that are on my list. Someday I will play them. Someday. Needed to kill you. Just saying. Needed to get you. Then I need to get you, and then you, who is inside a boar. A boar inside a bear, I meant. As much as that means. But, anyways. Bristleback litter. Guess I can take some bristleback litter. I haven't taken any yet. Ah, you just installed Apex Legends, so gonna try it also. And I've been playing League mainly and Ring of Elysium recently. Bought PUBG, but still didn't install it. I played Battlefield 5 on PS4. I think it's pretty good. And I would say it can be interesting to stream Hitman. Yeah, Hitman is definitely on the list. That is for sure. And it's hanging! I'm abysmal in making puns. Yes. But yeah, Apex Legends seems like an okay game of that type. But I still think that I will play most PUBG, even if I don't like the company that much anymore, or the developers, considering they complained about Fortnite having stealing their concept almost and stuff like that. So it's not like I really care to support them, but I think it's closest to the games that I like playing of that type. It's not like Apex Legends and the like wouldn't be fun enough to play if you play in a group, but I don't know, I just usually have then played those games for in a purpose of playing with friends and the like, so I may go into and play Apex Legends at some point. I did watch a little bit of it, so it seems fine enough. Considering the theme, it seems like it's a battle royale, but a little bit of a Overwatch look, so to speak. It's closer to the Call of Duty battle royale, as in it's a lot more fast-paced than the PUBG, which is kind of the reason why I think it's not that much to my type of game, because I'm more of a slow-paced, especially when it's a competitive game like that. I rather like the more slow-paced gameplay and realistic gameplay than just that type. On the other hand, I did play Overwatch, but I did play it in friends group and so on, so it's I don't know. I don't remember how Ring of Elysium was actually. I like trying to think, what was that game? I know the name, but I don't remember it right now. Okay, it's almost as same as PUBG, but free to play. Okay. I've already invested again in the PUBG, so it's fine enough to play it sometimes, but it's been a while again, or a couple of months since I played. I haven't actually tried to play even in the snow map yet, even though I was meaning to. So, there's that. But yeah, otherwise it's okay, but I just wish that they would have been a little bit more better, the developers of PUBG. But oh well, what can you expect from people and companies? What can you expect? Solstheim Lekke. Don't thunderstrike me like that, thank you very much. Do not appreciate it. Stop it. Hey, I'll take a diamond. Sure. Maybe PUBG's gun game is better than Ring of Elysium. To be honest, like I said, it's not like I'm great in PUBG or anything. I've gotten first places, yes, with some like teams. I think I've gotten a dual win too at some point, but then squad specifically, I have gotten wins, yes, but my job mostly, or what I am the best at, is spotting. To be honest, I usually try to keep my eye out just for any enemies, and then I warn people, and they are the ones who actually manage to kill, because I'm not as good with shooting. So I'm usually not the one that does the best. Well, again, there my sniping is definitely at least better for me than close combat fights. If I'm in a close combat fight with a gun against someone else with a gun, it's generally not good. Hey, that looks like a bridge there in the far distance. I kinda wanna go and see it, to be honest. Looks interesting. Though I'm also interested about this, so let's go here first and then I'll go to that bridge. But, yeah. I don't consider myself good in that game. I just warn people. And then, if I have died early, I'll view there. Like, especially one of my friends that I play with is kind of blind. So I say that, I think you saw movement there. It's definitely some person and they just don't see it, but at least everyone can start to be keeping their eyes open on the fact that someone is about to go and ambush them, and at least that way they got the win over those people there, because they actually had their eyes open because of that, me stating about it. So that's my role. I'm not great in it, but hey, at least I can do something beneficial. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm definitely not the best shooter. Definitely not. What about Bioshock Absolver and Dead Space? I played Bioshock games through. I have the streams up from the Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite games I have up as streams or played streams. They were actually the first games that I played on streams even. So I started my streaming with Bioshocks. So I have them up in my YouTube channel. So you can go and check them in there. Dead Space I have also meant to play at some point. I'm not sure about Absolver. I did look that it was on discount, but I probably will not be buying it now. So not sure about that. But yeah, Bioshock games I had definitely played previously. Nothing really that important here, not that I expected there to be, but oh well. Just animals. But I definitely especially liked Bioshock 1 a lot. And Bioshock Infinite was nice otherwise, but it was a little bit too much of a shooter considering Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2. I like Bioshock 1 and 2 gameplay way more than the gameplay in Bioshock Infinite, especially when you were able to hold basically just 2 guns, which sucks. Like, why can't I hold more guns, especially just having at least a pistol plus 2 other guns? That would at least help me a little bit, or I would be happier with that. Of course, you were able to change the guns often and all that, but still. I missed having more guns, more abilities of the like, but oh well. And it was overall closer to a shooter, indeed, than, well, than like Bioshock 1 and 2, where am I going here? This was the place I needed to go in, but that's just my opinion at least. Story-wise, Bioshock Infinite was fine, of course, but could be a little bit confusing considering how it was. These feel very apathetic. I gotta say, hey, I can learn and meditate something because I got even more plant weapon skill. So that's something. I guess I can just sleep here. Settler's Journal. I like that. Settler's Corpse. I can go and rest in your bed. What about this? I don't want to open that chest, to be honest. There's too many chests that are just useless. I guess I could, but not really interested in, to be honest. Absolver's concept is really interesting, but maybe too complicated for large audiences. People usually go for the something simpler like Fortnite. True enough, that's probably often the case. It's not like I care, at least I care for PUBG more than Fortnite for sure, but I don't know if I'm going to be going and playing the Absolver specifically because I have so much other stuff that I want to play. Like I'm trying to think what else do I want to say about it. But yeah, I don't know who I would be playing it with maybe, and then like if you can play co-op in any way in it or in the same team with some specific person. And I don't care to really play those type of games alone. That's maybe the biggest thing that in PUBG, well, so I guess in PUBG, if I would stream it, the possibility would be that I would actually play it with some people from the stream. That's maybe the best thing about that it could be something that I could do in that sense. But it's not really something that I care to play as alone. I could, yes, I could play it alone, but I don't specifically care to play it alone. Yeah, we got to level 32 finally. The results of hard work and dedication always look like lucks to subs, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. Willpower. Let's increase intelligence to 100. Why wouldn't I? To be honest, let's have at least personality of 40, so I don't completely lack in personality. Settler's Journal then. Entry 1. Today we found the perfect place to claim as our new home. It's an ice cave called Leche, and seems to be used by the local bears and wolves as some kind of den. They should be easy enough to get rid of. Yeah, and how did you know that this place is... How do we actually know what everything is called? Especially when this is just an ice cave. Shouldn't it just be an ice cave rather than... Yeah, this ice cave is by the way named Lekke. Okay. Entry 2. We've done it. The bears and wolves have been driven from the cave, and we've already started making ourselves at home. May our children's children enjoy the comfort of Lekke. Entry number 3. One of those blasted bears got into the cave today. We drove him out, but he managed to make off with our dinner. It's a good thing I have my grandfather's enchanted ring to keep them at bay. Did someone take your ring? I wonder. Where did your ring go? Did you try Conan Exiles, Fallout games? So many questions. I haven't tried out Conan Exiles and I'm not sure how it actually was. Fallout games, I played some of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 1 is something that I should continue as my planned Let's Play in my Let's Play channel. But again, Fallout 3, maybe I'll play someday, but I probably, if I would play one of them, I probably would play Fallout New Vegas because I think it's the best from the series. So that is something that I might play at some point. I played some of it, but not completely, to be honest. But I know the main story of it. But indeed, the Conan Exiles, I can't say I remember. I didn't play, just saw dude spawn a god. Okay. Issues with some enemy AI that have been around for months. It's kept me from wanting to play for a while. Okay. You've always wondered how they know these names. Maybe cave spirits tell them. Maybe. It's pretty cool to go out and explore new regions for a while. Go recover some exotic items and bring them back home and show your friends. Okay. Actually, Fallout 3 is probably the best from a roleplay perspective. Well, maybe. But I shall disagree with it regardless. I don't. It just... Well, there's no factions. You just go after your father. Of course, there's the... To be honest, I don't know. I guess the main story is fine as it is, but... Like, the start of the game is otherwise fine, but I'm not sure if the search for your dad is exactly the best type of a quest to have, in my honest opinion. But I guess it would be fine. It's just the fact that I like the original games better, or the isometric games, and especially if you think about the companion perspective, it's not like you can have companions that either don't survive, or like if you say that they can actually die at some point, they will die immediately, or otherwise they will survive everything and just be useless anyways. So it's just... It's so sad how bad companions are in games like this. It's not like I want to have a companion in Morrowind. And companions are one of the greatest things, especially in Fallout 2, some of the people that you meet. When I played Fallout 2 more than Fallout 1, definitely, well, Fallout 1, of course, I have played only what is in my Let's Play, of course. Well, basically, other than I have played a little bit future, where I then stopped at the time. But, on the other hand, Fallout 2, I did play a lot future on my own. Not completely true, but I did find Vault 13, for example, and, well, I did a lot of things in it regardless, and met quite a lot of people. I do always like to create an intelligent person there. Plus also, of course, the fact that why isn't there intelligence dump questions options anymore? Why is the skill system as it is in Fallout 3? Why do they have to be doing them in the way that they have done it? So sad, so sad. So many changes that I don't like. It is fine, I could explain why it is much better, but to be honest, it would take like 30 minutes and I am tired. Well, Sara has wanted me to play Witcher 1 for eternity, / Witcher 2, and yes. I have been meaning to do Witcher 1 Let's Play someday, but I would prefer to do a Let's Play of Witcher series, so I've been just waiting until I can complete some other stuff so that I can actually go and play them. the Witcher series too. But it is on my play to-do list, the Witcher series, it is on my to-do list. But I'm just saying that, like I said, it's fine. Well, like I said, it is that there's things that I just like in Fallout New Vegas better, even if from roleplay perspective maybe Fallout 3 would be better, but that's not the biggest reason that one would, or I would like it. So, and mostly I anyways just don't like the new Fallout games just because they are not as Fallout 1 and 2, which are better. So
You will die where you stand.
I won't die where I stand. Thank you, but no thank you. You should have picked an easier opponent, should I, though? At the moment it's not going that badly for me. You guys are annoying with your bows, that's for sure, yes, but it's not that bad yet for me. You guys are getting annoying, though. Especially when you have to be just running away like that all the time. That's the biggest issue of these guys, when they just run and run and run. Okay, let me get a restore health potion. Gladly I can drink in the middle of a combat. I should do more jumps anyways, cause jumping is way more efficient than not. Archers are just so freaking annoying. So freaking annoying. Unless you're gladly stuck now. Let me just go down here, heal a little bit while you're up above me. That's fine by me. You can wait. All you want. I guess you were trying to heal too or something, but kind of failed in that. In the end. Yeah. I hate archers. I played a little bit of Witcher 1 before, but I haven't played far in it. I played it back in the day before there was a lot of fixes, and I was in a pretty early game, and it just started crashing all the time, so I never then ended up continuing it. But on the other hand, I can play it mostly blind too. And yes, Sare haunts me with games. I don't know where to go for the quest, Sare. You do know that, so I'm getting lost in the wilderness. Besides, I wanted to check this bridge. That last archer looked like Sully from the Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Okay, or Kevin Sorrow from Hercules even. Batman games, oh my god. Well, I played/watch Batman 1. Well, it's kinda stuck. Too bad you rushed towards me way too early. Bye-bye. But yes, lost in the wilderness. Isn't that what we're supposed to do, Sare? But I played with my ex basically. I think he played more, but I watched him play the full Batman Origin. I think it was the first Batman game that there was of that type. I haven't played/watched any of the other ones, so the first game wouldn't be blind for me in that regard, but they're okay games, for sure. We didn't get any type of directions. I don't really remember much of this. It was something about levitating, so you would only be able to spot it from above. That was the only direction that I got from it, but fly. They flew. Barrow located at the eye of the full-shade formation called Throttmund's Bane. So, at the eye of a full-shade formation. It is only visible from the air. So like I said, that I'll just explore on the ground level first a little bit, because it's not like I have ever explored the ground level. But anyways. What are you guys doing here? Strangers. They apparently even have a great skeleton in here. I don't like mages, so sorry. I targeted you first. And they have a chest. I I guess I can open that chest. And hello, Vissenekko, again. Fallout 3 based high five. People who like Fallout 3 so much. You just don't understand how much worse it is than Fallout 2, though. This disc. Oh well, it's good that you enjoy it, but it's just a lot worse. That's just my honest opinion, but it's fine. It's good that everyone can say their opinions. That's after all a good thing. It's just the fact that when I have especially played it and seen what type of stuff it is in it, it's just a lot better. Silver staff. How amazing. It's strange that there's enemies nearby though. It seems like there should be more to explore, but I don't see anything more in here, so... Where did I come from? Where did I come from? Where do I go? This looks very strange. Okay, there it is. I've loved Fallout 3 with God mode. It's a good game. It's okay game, but again, it's just not as good. That's the big issue. It's not as good, and like I've told you before, even if it would be silly or something, I like when a game series stays to its roots, so to speak. It's just that Fallout 3 brought it to a new generation type of people who have never played isometric games, basically. That's the good thing about Fallout 3, that at least some other people can also discover and experience a game or the game world of Fallout who aren't into isometric games. But Fallout 1 and 2 just simply are better. That's just a simple fact. And I like that gameplay more. It's just... I just like it more. I just like it more in every sense. This is like storytelling, discussions, everything of alike are just simply better. And especially companions, so freaking much better. The game is fine. Vault is a pretty good way to manifest something like the being able to aim at body parts and everything, but the speech system is a lot worse. You can actually see what your chance of persuading a person is, which is boring and worse. And just so many things that just are better in the old Fallout games. That's just how it is. But people who like it being dumbed down, it is actually not. It is though, in my honest opinion it is. But I guess the things that are important to me just aren't as important to you. Getting over it. Well. Like I said, it's just my weird opinion or the thing that I like. Let's drop the topic. Well, I would like to actually know more about your opinion than just saying that it is the best role-playing game, to be honest, because otherwise I'm just saying things and you're just saying that, well, it's not. But that's not really an argument in any sense or form, that it's just not. Or it's better than them. Because you're not actually explaining why is it better. How is it better, or do you not like to have companions, or do you like to have companions that cannot die, or aren't just as interesting as companions, or do you like to have the persuasion system as something that you can just simply see the success chance that, yeah, okay, I will have 68% chance of succeeding in this persuasion. Is it more fun to see that percentage? I write you an example, but not here because that would be a wall text. Fine, 472, but like I said, I just like to be getting some examples. Why do you think it's so much better? And I understand that there's some things that it can do well, but it's still never, well, to be honest, there is this fact that it's not like there's going to be anything that will change my opinion of the fact that it is worse for me. Well, it's better for some, so that's fine. That's how it is. It's not like everyone enjoys the same things as much. And, well, I'm just more of a fan of the older games, especially in a series which was originally an isometric game. I would so much not enjoy if Baldur's Gate 3 would suddenly not be an... If there would be a Baldur's Gate 3, if it wouldn't be an isometric game, I would so not enjoy that fact for sure. But, as such, I do agree they made a decent job bringing it into a format they did, as in like Skyrim type of format. They made a decent job with it. I'm not gonna be complaining about that they would have made a bad job considering what they did, but it's still just not as good. That's all. That's all, folks. It's hard to get Kid to drop a topic, yes. The original Fallouts have good writing, but yeah, Fallout 3 has a lot going for it. I know these days people seem to also enjoy New Vegas for some reason. I like New Vegas more because it actually had factions and stuff like that, which reminded me more of the way Fallout 1 and 2 were. But again, it's not like I'm saying that everything that Fallout 3 does is done poorly, especially because it's the new first one. But, well, overall I just don't like Bethesda because of the fact that Obsidian, for example, indeed didn't get as much of a pay cut because of the fact that just not getting quite high enough of a ranking. Or where was it that they didn't get high enough of a points from? It was in the game review of some type, the Metascore, yeah. Metascore was one off from what they should have gotten, and that's why they didn't get the amount of money that they would have otherwise gotten, the bonus, because of Metascore being one off. And they had to be doing it in, was it in 1.5 years? So a pretty tight schedule to make a game nonetheless, I would say. Too much of a high schedule so that there was the bugs and so on and forth, which there were in the start of the game especially. And it could have probably been way better if they would have actually had more time to make it. But oh well. Okay, 472, you mute the stream then. Bye bye, and I hope you have a good weekend though. But yeah, like I said, there's things that I think are better, and there's just the things that I enjoy the most about games, and the things that I don't care as much for. As said, like for example, the open world gameplay overall isn't as much for my liking anyways, so it's a hard sell for anything to really from the open game genre to really be something that I would really love. I wonder if this is the full shape formation though. This seems a little bit similar to something that might be it, but I kind of need anyways then some energy to even try to do something of a like. But I would need to be able to see it from the air, which makes it a little bit tougher to try to see in the air what would be a full. This seems like it though, a little bit, like almost at least, but maybe not. Also, probably can't see anything in this thunderstorm snowstorm, blizzard, I should rather say. Oh well. I tried to see at least a little bit. You never cared about faction because there's overemphasis to it. I care about individuals. Something like Sisters Legion is obviously ridiculous, but we never see any of them having different opinions. They're just legionnaires. Well, again, it's not like I'm saying I don't know New Vegas even that much, but like I said, especially like Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 more, but and especially Fallout 2. But New Vegas, I still liked it more. I just liked it more than Fallout 3, partially because of the main stories. Well, I guess that's the thing. Main story shouldn't be then that important because of the fact that it's just about following your father. But after all, that is your main story. It's just about following your father's footsteps. So in Fallout 3. Enemies close by. That's interesting looking. Is that the crashed blimp? Or is that just a glacier? Might be just a glacier type of thing. Some ice. Up ahead. Totally forgot that we maybe could levitate and check stuff from the air. Yes, that's how I think I would need to do it, but I don't have that much levitation. I wish that I could have the levitation from all the way from Vivek, but I don't, so that's the unfortunate fact. And then it's also a blizzard, which definitely doesn't improve our vision a lot. This looks interesting though. There's a lot to say, and many people have said those things in many places. Sure enough, we said. And I know a lot of people don't agree with my viewpoints because of the, well, various reasons, to be honest. Maybe I should say that I'm just simply stubborn. Because I think that's true too. I'm just simply stubborn about these things. I'm just like a old person who is stubborn about the games that she likes, and yeah. And well, gaming overall, I don't think it has gone overall into better direction considering AAA titles and the likes, so it's just one of the many things then. I'm kind of suspicious about this whole thing though, I gotta say. This looks almost like something too. Yeah, almost everything looks like something. Isn't that surprising? Almost everything looks like something. Let's just do a little save. And I don't know, I guess I'll do a levitation again and try to see a little bit more. Maybe I should just put the boots of speed on so that I can actually get some height a little bit quicker. And then just take them off, because if I have them on I can't see much of anything. This doesn't look that amazingly special area for sure. As in that it would actually look like a full shape or something. For sure, I don't think it is. Oh well, needed to check it at least a little bit. What's wrong with AAA games? Yes, what's wrong? And yes, it's a matter of opinion. It's to our liking these days. There's still a lot of good games. They are just a bit buried. Yes. How about chess then? Chess is fine. Especially battle chess. I liked the game battle chess back in the day. I played it in DOS. So, I could play that someday. I liked battle chess. They actually killed each other's in quite a ways when you actually ate a pawn or something, killed someone with someone. So, chess is fine. Yeah, usually things are something. Well, are they though? Are they always something? Well, at least my acrobatic skill is increasing. I hope I don't get stuck here. Well, I guess I made it through. Yes, you like horrific murder. Yes, I do. Well, it was just more interesting to me when I was younger that there was actually something more happening than just chess, you know? Chess was way more interesting when there was actually the horrific murder happening. You know? That's all. Nothing weirder than that. Surely. Oh yeah, back to battle chess. This never asked me to play. I was never good, but last time I tried it was absolutely horrible. And to be honest, first time that I tried, I won in that battle chess. Second time I definitely lost to the computer, so yeah. But I still wouldn't say that it's the easiest game, the battle chess. But I liked it. I like how it looks and everything, so there's definitely that. There's a lot of stuff that wants to kill me at the very least. Just die. That's some cottage or another. Something. Okay, then I can't wait for Hitman and Witcher series. Yes, Witcher someday. Hitman is more likely to happen more closely, especially all the way to the finish, because considering I would be streaming it, and streaming games is a way quicker way to finish them for sure, at least. And that's quite sure. Way quicker. Just a long way to nowhere. There's just like a long tunnel leading to nowhere. There's not even enemies. Okay. Alrighty then. So, what else is there? I guess there's 2 routes. Which way did I come from? Not from this way. This is just a big place where there's nothing thus far. A skeleton. Woohoo. A corpse. And some gold and lockpicks. Fine. Well, I guess I can lockpick this one, and the other one I can open with the another type of a skill. And my over 4 years of waiting of Witcher continues. Well, to be honest, we should at least try to play through the Divinity Original Sin before I go into that too. I know it's a long wait, but you can do it, Sarah. Anyways, like I said, Hitman definitely can happen quicker because I want to do the Witcher series as a Let's Play, rather because I want to concentrate in it in a different way than I'm concentrating, for example, in Morrowind right now. I don't think Morrowind is something that I have to concentrate upon. Let's see, what's in the chest? Nothing. This place is annoying. It just has chests, which are all empty. Oh, this whole island is almost full of these freaking chests, which are all empty. Hitman is always fun. Don't know how fun it is to watch, knowing you wouldn't be happy with anything but flawless assassinations. I would like to try it, but I hope it's fun to watch, because yeah, same for me. I don't know. Someone would have to then tell, is it getting boring, or should I just go forward rather than try to assassinate perfectly then? But it depends. I'm not sure if how I will be dealing with something like that. A full helmet? I guess I will have to try to put that into another skull then, when there's a full helmet. Now that's... I'm not gonna bother with that freaking chest because it's probably anyways empty. It's like, if there's so many empty chests, it's so pointless to go and open all of them. I don't wanna. Gold. A potion that is almost completely hidden. Another boring chest. That might have something, but probably doesn't. Where is this leading me? Is this all that there is? Just a few dead people around the place? Truly? And some chests that don't have anything in them. I just will not open them. It's just useless. I won't. Cried for the silent assassin rating and nothing else. Nothing else. Alrighty, let's pick up the pace with Divinity. 5 times a week sounds good. Yeah, no. I wouldn't be able to do all the editing if I had to do it like that. So, quite not possible. Sounds good, maybe 6. Yes, though that I would be doing recording every day other than the days that I would be streaming, eh? Yeah, no. I would have no free time ever anymore. Ever. I guess I don't deserve the free time. I just need to be working for you guys all the time. Eh? Is that it? Okay. Not that recording isn't fun, it's just that especially when I'm perfectionist, my editing takes a while, even if it's not like I'm doing that much, but I'm just... still, of course, also the fact that just recording for traps is the problem, really. Because if I would just record with OBS, it would be a lot quicker. But I want to record it with raps and just make sure that Audacity then has that I make volumes good enough for both me and Sarah. So that's basically the biggest problem. And then when I do it too slowly, I should just do it more automatically. But I do it too slowly. And it's just always those games where you have to be making sure that you can see here everything that Sarah says and everything that I say. Then that's the problem where that really is there. No, Kira, you can record on stream days too. Sure thing. Especially when I'm streaming already 6 hours, and then I should have somehow voice also to go and record something for an hour or two. Yeah, that sounds good. I definitely would never get any other Let's Plays done ever anymore. And to be honest, it's not like I haven't even recorded a lot of Let's Plays for the moment, which I should. Definitely. But anyhow, I don't want to kill you thing, so be in peace. Okay, I think I should be even ending for Morrowind soon. It's not like we have really made any progress, but hey fools. Well, we made progress to at least get a quest, and I've explored more. How much I have actually managed to do is a different thing, but I've explored. Doesn't mean that I actually managed to find anything or anything of a like, but still. Definitely haven't found any signs of a zeppelin falling down or something. I hit you very poorly. Yes, boar. Yes, bear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh me. You're just hanging with the wild animals, eh? Well, at least you call that magecraft. I have to heal even myself soon if this goes on, and I probably have to, considering my health is going slightly down, just slightly, though it's not that big of a problem, right? What was the heal potions that I saw? Sure, there was some. There's at least restore health, so I guess I'll take one of these. Just to hopefully stay alive somehow. Hey, we survived for now. Well. Okay, let's just go here, do a little bit of save, and I think that will be it for today for Morrowind. At least there was a lot of talk about all sort of things, I guess. Playing Hitman 2016, trying to do perfect missions, maybe replayed it 30 times today. Great stream content. Yep, that sounds like great stream content. We managed to speak to a guy and get a guest, then went to a picnic. Yes, pretty much that. For today, stream some Blood Money level 3 hours for one. Funny to see in the end result. Mission duration 20 minutes. Yeah, totally not several hours. Yeah, totally not. But yeah, I have to see how Hitman feels to me if I want to try to do it perfectly. And yeah, it depends also on what you guys would like to see. It's not like I have to do it perfectly, necessarily. I might like to, but I don't have to, necessarily. Even if I would like to. It's not like I definitely have played everything perfectly. Cuphead, for example, was definitely one of the games recently that I played that is pretty new game. Like, I suddenly started to think, what else new games have I actually played? And Cuphead is pretty new, at least. Sure, it's not the new West anymore, but it's pretty new. And I sucked in it, but oh well. At least I made it through in normal difficulty. Not making it any easier. So that's something. Okay, well, thanks all for watching some more Morrowind, even if we hardly did anything and I just complained basically and was an old lady unhappy about everything with gaming. At least that's how I feel sometimes when I say that Fallout 3 isn't a good game and I don't like big AA games, AAA games anymore and all that, so it just feels like I just complain sometimes. But oh well, I have my opinions, that's it. Don't get yourself get a perfectionist innate, Iron Man, it permadeath Hitman stream, yes, that will be good. Was so good, I've watched some Let's Play these days, What sort of Let's Plays then? What games have you preferred to watch? But yeah, Morrowind is good for the purpose of just talking of all sort of freaking things while just doing something else in the meantime. It's okay, we're quite used to some complaints from you, cough cough. And I don't know how you can bear me, but hey, it's good, I guess. You somehow bear me. Well, as I guess I have my good sides too, maybe. Maybe. But anyways... You've also killed every single person on Killing of the Crows mission. You want indeed the Hitman Blood Money Let's Play. I may do Hitman games indeed relatively soon. I've definitely considered them after all, so definitely on the list. At least Bioshock games I had already played before. So that's something from the list that you mentioned of all the games. But, okay, I'll be ending here. So indeed, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed here the Twitch streams, even if I do a lot of complaining. And also later in YouTube. So I'll see you again for more Morrowind, I guess, next week then. And maybe one day this Morrowind Let's Play will be completed / stream. But anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. Thank you, Mr. Nekko. At least I'm fine. Don't worry. No, Yakuza 0 will not become your second Witcher, Sare, because I can play Yakuza 0 obviously enough on streams. So Yakuza 0 is definitely pretty high on the list. It's just that I'll just try to be seen maybe after I've completed the Mass Effect streams. We'll see, I'm not sure yet. Or maybe when I'm completely done with Morrowind, which shouldn't be taking that ridiculous amount of time more, at least. I should be done with Morrowind at some point. In not too far in the future. It's just that Borderlands 1 and 2 will definitely take still quite a bit of time. Morrowind will take time, but hopefully not too much more time, to be honest. I really hope it doesn't. It's just played this way too long now. But I have to complete it if I'm going to complete it, so yes. And then Mass Effect 2, I don't know actually how long it is, or how far in the game I am, or how much longer than Mass Effect 3 will take. How much will it take to play through Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3? Well, Mass Effect 1 was pretty short at least, but about 2 and 3? I don't know. And well, Prince of Persia games definitely are not very long, so they will not take that long to go and complete, other than me probably failing at times quite a bit, but in general they definitely don't seem to be that long. Yeah, if we just do the main DLC quest, it shouldn't take many streams anymore. Yeah, that's at least what I hope, Sare. That it shouldn't be taking that many more streams. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if I'm that interested about going and killing the Dark Brotherhood thing, but I'll consider doing that still. But this is definitely the Solstheim Island was the thing that I especially wanted to come and explore, so Mass Effect games are maybe about 30 hours streamed. Yeah, they shouldn't be that long nonetheless. So I would say that Borderlands 1/then 2 will probably take the longest, and maybe then Mass Effect games. Morrowind should be pretty close to finishing, and I might even take something like Yakuza 0 to replace Morrowind after that, considering I have already, or am already playing Mass Effect series after all, which is already a role-playing game, so I don't have to have more role-playing games going on. So maybe. But okay, I'll just finish this discussion then. I think that one is more interesting than Solstheim killing Dark Brotherhood is just start. Okay, well, I gotta then be looking into it. It's just the problem that I kind of visited that place and I was way too lower level, at least at the time. But of course now at least I have actually finished the main quest line, so maybe I can actually handle it there. So we'll see. And of course I can buy more rats to follow me. Yes, thank you everyone for watching. I finally actually will stop this damnable recording that I just been keeping up for this full time because I was kind of in the middle of a sentence. Thank you for watching, everyone here on Twitch streams and later on YouTube. And see you with more Morrowind later on and more Pander of all sort of times. And yes, bye bye.